Have you ever heard of the Roman legend Caritas Romana? This story begins with a Roman nobleman named Simon, who was imprisoned for criticizing corrupt officials and was harshly sentenced to death by starvation, an extreme punishment for what would today be considered a minor political offense. At the time, Rome often eliminated those perceived as threats to authority through public and cruel means. Simon, challenging the vested interests of the elite, was seen as a dangerous dissenter and left to die slowly in prison, forbidden even basic nourishment. His daughter, Pero, secretly visited the prison to comfort him. With guards strictly prohibiting any food from entering, she made a shocking decision. She fed her father with her own breast milk to keep him alive. At first, the guards were horrified and enraged by the act. But as Pero returned repeatedly, quietly caring for her father, their hearts began to soften. Her tearful eyes, trembling hands, and the gentle way she touched her father stirred deep empathy and awe. The silent exchange between them conveyed a love stronger than words. Eventually, the guards were so moved they allowed her to continue. The Roman Senate was informed, and, impressed by the daughter's devotion and sacrificial love, granted Simon a pardon. This powerful legend deeply inspired Peter Paul Rubens. In 1612, he brought the moment to life in oil on canvas. Today, this masterpiece is housed in the Hermitage Museum, measuring 1.4 meters tall and 1.8 meters wide. Rubens's signature use of chiaroscuro and passionate color palette draws focus to the character's expressions and gestures, despite the prison's darkness. Pero's compassionate face and Simon's desperate gaze breathe life into the canvas. The painting vividly embodies two core Roman virtues: pietas, filial piety, and caritas, charity, values that were central to Roman ethics, emphasizing duty to family and selfless love. These virtues continue to resonate, offering ethical reflections on family, sacrifice, and love in our own time. Rubens revisited the theme in 1630. In that version, his touch is more mature and restrained. The colors are softer, the composition more refined, and the emotional tone subtly powerful. Pero's posture becomes gentler and more natural, while Simon's presence is less desperate but evokes deeper empathy. When viewing this artwork, pay attention to four key elements. First, the expressions, the love and sacrifice are written in their eyes. Second, their poses, the connection and tension are masterfully conveyed. Third, the chiaroscuro, the dramatic lighting typical of Baroque painting. Fourth, the red garments, a symbol of life, passion, and sacrifice. If this story of emotion and sacrifice moved you, please like and subscribe.